We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Moncada digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And the 2-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Line drive to left. Santander ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Runners on the move for second. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Jimenez leads off first with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Luis Robert, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Chris Davis at the plate now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So striding in, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Standing in, Rio Ruiz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Honto.
Now at the plate, Hunter Alberto. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Ro, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Ready now, Leury Garcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Ro. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu. The pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Stewart will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino.
The catcher, Pedro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. Moncada has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
So coming to the plate, Austin Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped him up. Moncada over to his right. 2 gone.
The batter number 11, shortstop,
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Keuchel gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Let's go, Orioles.
The 3-1.
Nope.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set, the 0-1. to first. Fielded by Abreu, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the fourth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Two and two now. So a full count now. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
One and one now to Encarnacion. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Striding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Ball one to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Mazara doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. The count now at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and the White Sox are out in front 2-1. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazara, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the first down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Change up low, 2-0. Alberto, a 27-year-old, is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Two-0 count, the pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A man at third with 1 away. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Settling in now, DJ Stewart. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. One and two.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Luis Robert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hayes will wait on it. 1 down.
Up next to Chicago, the second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Leori Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Back inside.
To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Hayes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
The shortstop, Iglesias.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Sean Armstrong takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong. Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Well, that's off the plate.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
The pitch. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in now, Luis Robert, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Ready on 1 and 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The second baseman, Leori.
Coming to the plate now, Leori Garcia. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2-2 the count. From the stretch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now a 4-2 Chicago lead. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's Chris Davis now. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the third baseman, Ruiz.
So a big moment here and standing in Rio Ruiz, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto.
Nope, that's the
He'll
ball.
start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Line toward the gap in left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the White Sox 4 and the Orioles 3. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
New inning set to get underway. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Popped him up. Ruiz waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and one. Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now back, catcher, Yasmani.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that counts.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Chicago. So stepping in, DJ Stewart. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounder down the line at third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're still down 5-3. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a chopper to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So striding forward now, Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now batting, Anthony Santander. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Santander.
Pitch on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 home is strike two swinging.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1 misses. Ball two.
One strike.
Fouled off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard, but foul. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
One strike.
The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit. If Rio count have changed that, got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Steve Cishek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Richie Martin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Cishek, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Cishek's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at Davis. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Here's the pitch. Leury Garcia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of them.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. In for a strike. It's 1-1. counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains 5-3. Alex Colomé is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The right fielder, number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Pedro Severino. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Ball 1. 3-1.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Colomé, playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-1 home.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Baltimore down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fouled away. Fouled off. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Jimenez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Chicago White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dallas Keuchel is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line scores tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.